All right. Shalom, shalom. Like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah Shai, Paul Haloyim, Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawah Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahawah Ratazah, Lord willing that this lesson is edifying. It's Brother Shawab Amawan back at you with another lesson. Title of this lesson, oh, well, I ain't even got a title. We just rolling in the spirit once again. And as always, we come out to these highways and byways to prophesy the downfall of America, which is known as Babylon the Great, also known as the Whore of Babylon. Also to preach the downfall of the so-called white man, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And we come out here to preach salvation to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speak of. Shalom, brother. Yahawah Ba'ashem, Yahawah Shah Barakatah. All right. So, hey, you know, like I said earlier in the highways and byways when I was out around my way, all right, hey, we're closer and closer. All right, you got Creepy Joe that's pushing on these unrighteous decrees, all right, pushing on these draconian laws, all right, bringing all hell upon America, ultimately bringing sedition among men. All right, I was just watching a video of one of the brothers. All right, and it's true what he was saying, man. Like the true sedition among men is really happening. You know, we be having sedition among men with these people coming out with these little uproars and these little marches and all that. But at the end of the day, the true sedition among men is when you start seeing your whole entire government, all right, falling apart. When you start seeing the military troops, you know, leaving the military, resigning from their positions because everything that's going on, man, they're not down with it. Even the American troops out here are not down with what's going on. All right, they don't like what's going on because they know that Creepy Joe is coming with some unrighteous decrees. All right, and like I've been saying, man, we have a lot of UN troops that are in the midst of our military, man, and that's what it's going to ultimately come down to. All right, Creepy Joe is going to end up using the military troops that are part of the UN, and them damn devils don't like us, man. They're coming out here to give hell. All right, murder, death, kill. All right, that's all they have in their mind because they don't like Americans at the end of the day. All right, matter of fact, let me start off with that. This is Matthew. Yeah, this is Matthew 12 and sure that's 12. Yeah, 12 and 25. And it says, and Yahawashi knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. All right. And that's what's going on with these damn devils out here. All right. Their own lips. All right. Their own tongue is falling upon them. All right. Their own people is giving up on their own government. All right. So if what does it say next after that? And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How should then his kingdom stand? Yeah. So how is this kingdom going to be able to stand, man? If Satan casting out Satan, if you got these damn devils, all right, going against themselves, it ain't gonna work. It's never gonna work out here. And it's beautiful to see that, man. Call Haloyim Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawah Shai to see America just falling into straight pieces out here. All right, I love to just see these damn Edomites out here just driving themselves nuts talking about America falling apart, man. That's right. Isaiah, Shalom, brother. Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawah Shai Barakatah. Isaiah 66 and 22. And as for as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, saith the Lord Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawah Shai, so shall your seed and your name remain. Exactly. All right. So we have a new heaven and a new earth coming upon us. That's that kingdom. You can come. Whatever it is. All right. Never mind. All right. There's a new heaven and a new earth that's coming upon us. But before that new heaven and that new earth comes upon us, all right, we have to see this place go down into shreds, man. We have to see this place become desolate. All right. This is Jeremiah 10:10. But the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the true power. He is the living power and all everlasting king. At his wrath, the earth shall, at his wrath, the earth shall tremble, and the nations shall not be able to abide. Yeah, his indignation, man. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to handle what's about to come. And then these devils are so proud that they think that they're gonna actually go to war with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and make war with them and survive. You crazy? They out their damn mind, man. That's why I can't wait for all these proudful ass people to just get destroyed, man. All right. So going back, and Yahushua, this is Matthew 12:25, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city and house divided against itself shall not stand. Yeah, so that's why America's falling apart little by little, because they can't even keep it together themselves, man. All right. You're starting to see the Egyptians against the Egyptians. All right. You literally be seeing these damn devils going amongst themselves, which at the end of the day tells you that in Deuteronomy 30:7, in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Yeah, so you starting to see these damn devils standing up amongst themselves, man. And that's the shit that we used to do. We used to fight against ourselves, but our people are coming together. All right. Our people still fighting amongst themselves, you know, the 2/3 and all that. But our people that are meant to wake up in this truth are waking up. So all the curses that usually were on us are starting to go on to these damn devils, these Edomites, the so-called white man, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right. They're literally falling apart. They can't handle themselves no more, man. They can't hold it together. And it's beautiful to see these damn devils in misery. It's been so long that we ain't see their ass in misery, man. All right. This is 12:26 in Matthew. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? All right. So that's why this kingdom is going to go down to shit, down to naught. All right. Yahweh Ba'ashem, you got to remember, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right, created the so-called white man, created this damn Edomite just to destroy his ass, man. And it's happening right before our eyes. He's destroying himself. All his craftiness is falling upon him. Their tongue is falling upon them. All right. Everything is about to just literally flip and reverse right onto them. Our people gonna catch the midst of it too. Yeah, because it's prophecy that 2/3 of our people are gonna catch straight hell and die, man. But at the end of the day, the elect, the 1/3, is gonna make it through the fire, and we're gonna be tried in that fire. All right. Let me get a precept. Isaiah 19:12. And it's crazy because, man, it's, you know, with all the shit that just went down, and Creepy Joe talking about how everybody got to be mandated and all this shit, you still got these fucking people out here trying to make mirth, man. I don't know if y'all can see because this damn pole is right in the way. But see, what the green light is, that's a big time club out here. They're out there jamming it out, having a good old time. All right, the Boardwalk in is popping right now. Usually it's hella people all over the Boardwalk. All right, but it's already, you know, back to school, all that shit. So you ain't gonna see as many people. You're gonna see the older people out here, the ones that have no life. That this is all their life, basically having a good old time and drinking their life away, man. And these people still trying to make mirth, man. after Joe Biden came out with his bullshit speech and basically told you that if you don't get, you know, what we want you to get, he basically telling you that they coming down on you with great wrath. They're about to start kicking doors down, man. Literally, they're about to start kicking doors down. You know, everything we've been talking about for the longest, for the past year, and then the elders and apostles that have been telling you this for 30 plus years on down, all right, is about to come to life. It's about to become reality. You know, all that shit that these people talk about, oh, these are conspiracy theories. All right, well, we're about to see this conspiracy come to life right before your eyes. All right? This is Isaiah 19. Matter of fact, let me get 19 and 2 since I'm right there. Yeah, that's what I want anyway. 19 and 2. And it says, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight one against another. Salakia. And they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. See, but hey, at that time when that happens, all right, what does it tell you in Judges 10 and 13? All right, and that's talking about our people, but that could go for these people too. All right. Niggas had to come over here on some bullshit, turned all the way around just to be nosy. That's how these motherfuckers are, bro. Nosy motherfuckers. All right. So this is 10 and 13. And it says, yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulations. All right. So at the end of the day, all right, that's going to our people that wanted to call upon these other names and all that. All right. But the point is, go and cry to the gods which ye have chosen. Yeah, these people that believe in all these other idols and all that shit, thinking that these other gods are going to save them. All right, well, let's see if they're going to be able to save you in that day. All right. Here's motherfuckers. Bunch of cornballs, yo. Cornballs. They were all the way going already that way, and they turn all the way back around just to see what's going on. When ultimately judgment gonna be on their asses, then this coon ass motherfucker over there too, following his ass. You always get them Judites, man, that want to follow after the Edomite, man. Fucking stupid. All right. So the point, going back to Isaiah 19 and 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. All right, and we're seeing that right before our eyes, man. You're seeing these people, these damn Edomites are standing up against each other. All right. They don't even want to deal with Creepy Joe. All right. They're out there crying about Donald Trump coming back and all that extra shit. And he ain't ever coming back. Y'all wanted Creepy Joe, so that's what you're going to get. Matter of fact, let me go to 2nd Ezra's 15 and what I wanted at 16. I'll start at 15. I'll start at 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, because hey, that's the times that we're in right now. All right, we are literally in Isaiah 13. We are in we are in our 2nd Ezra's 15 and 16. All right, those are playing out right before our eyes, man. All right, so it says, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Yeah, destruction to the world. All right. And when this world gets destroyed, the whole earth itself is not going to be destroyed. Why? Because it tells you in Ecclesiasticus 1 and 3, all right, it tells you that one generation passeth away and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. All right. So when it tells you that the world is going to be destroyed, it's not literally talking about the whole world is going to be knocked out of here and you ain't never going to see earth again. Nah, the earth abideth forever. All right. But this place is going to be destroyed and a new age is going to come about. All right. So it says, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right. And you seeing these people stand up once against one upon the other. All right. Literally. Then it says, for there shall be sedition among men. Yeah, sedition among men. You got these damn devils are standing up against the government. They're realizing that what the government is pushing out, the agenda that they're doing, is bullshit. It's false. Well, it ain't false because they're going to definitely bring it out. But they see that it's bullshit, man. And you know how these damn devils are. You know how these Edomites are. When you try to take away their freedom, try to take away freedom from a so-called white man, man, he go buck wild. So you can take away our freedom because you've been took our freedom away for a long time now. Are you good? All right, yeah, they could take away our freedom. They took our freedom long time ago. We ain't had freedom forever. So there ain't nothing new to us. But now when you take these Edomites' freedom away, yeah. That's why you're getting true sedition among men. That's why, like the video I was just watching, brother from Rock Solid Foundation, all right, made a great point, man. The true sedition among men is going to be, because right now you got a lot of people that are in the military that are signing off, high generals. He said 22 fighter jet, people that fly the fighter jets and all that, 22 of them resigned. They ain't want no sauce, man. They ain't want no part of the shit. Why? Because they're telling them that they have to get jabba jabba. So they don't want it. They don't want to hear that. They feel like, you know what? If I've been serving this country, why the fuck do I got to get it? So by them resigning, all right, now is leaving these damn devils in desperation, and that's when they're gonna bring in the UN troops. And that's real sedition among men. He made a great point. That's the true sedition among men. That these devils don't even want to help their own government. They don't want to help or have anything to do with America because they see that America's being destroyed, man, little by little. See, the ones that can't see it is the ones that sleep out here, the ones that are having fun and shit. All right, these people all going to be destroyed, literally. They're going to be destroyed in the middle of partying, in the middle of sipping something. All right? Shit, hell yeah. Ecclesiasticus 30 and 17. Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes brothers rather be up in the spirit world, man, to be dealing with this folly out here, man, this wickedness. All right. But hey, we gotta endure as a good soldier of YAHAWAH'S. We gotta do it to the end. Fight for the truth till death. And at the end of the day, this is something we got to go through, man, because we deserved it, man. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Tobit. Tobit 3. I'll read a real quick couple. It says, Tobit 3 and 1. Then I, being grieved, did weep, and in my sorrow prayed, saying, O Lord, thou art just in all thy works, and all thy ways are mercy and truth, and thou judgest truly and justly forever. Remember me, and look on me, punish me not for my sins and ignorances, and the sins of my fathers, whom have sinned before thee. For they obeyed not thy commandments, wherefore thou hast delivered us for a spoil and unto captivity, and unto death, and for a proverb and a reproach to all the nations among whom we are dispersed. And now thy judgments are many and true. Deal with me according to my sins and my fathers, because we have not kept thy commandments, neither have walked in truth before thee. You see? So we have to, hey, we're here in captivity and we're going through the things that we're going through because we deserved it, man. We wanted to go astray. We wanted to, you know, worship other gods. All right, so you have to pay for it. Let me get Baruch 4. It's Baruch 4. And at the top, and it says, this is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. All right, and we keep telling you that whosoever shall not seek the Lord, all right, shall be put to death. Whether man or woman, all right, big, small, great or small, it don't matter, man. You depart from this truth, all right, you have great destruction coming upon you. So it says, this is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Yahweh, turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Yeah, because we're the children of the light, man. All right? We're the children of the light, and we're not supposed to be walking in that darkness. All right? This is 1 Thessalonians. 1 second. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:5. Ye are the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, put it on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation. All right? So that's how we're supposed to be walking in righteousness. All right? Walking in that light. Walking in that righteous path. All right? Matter of fact, let me get Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, and in his law does he meditate day in and day and night. Yeah, going into Joshua 1:8. All right, this book shall not depart from thy mouth. All right, let me get that real quick. Joshua 1:8, and it says, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, and thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. All right, see, you'll have good success by doing that. Those damn devils. All right, you'll have good success as long as you meditate in the scriptures all day and all night, man. Of course, it's gonna come right behind me. Of course. Hey, never do that shit. All right, I see what he's doing. He went on the boardwalk. Slovakia. Thought he was coming to parking. I'm like, these devils never do that shit. All right. So going back to Psalms, all right, 1:1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. All right. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm ripping shit out of my pages. 1 Corinthians 10 and 21. 1 Corinthians 10 and 21. Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils. All right, so yeah, you want to walk in the righteousness, man, the path of righteousness. All right, you can't be, you know, if you drinking out the cup of the Lord and you're trying to drink out of the cup of devils, all right, you have an unstable mind, which goes into James 1 and 8. All right, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. All right, let's go to Galatians 5. Galatians 5 and 16, and it says, this I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary to one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would do. Salaki, that ye would. But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, salakia, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murderers, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. All right, so if you walk in any of those ways, all right, you're not going to inherit the kingdom of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, which ultimately, the kingdom of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is only for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. Nobody else. All right, nobody else but the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speak of. All right. So you want to walk in the righteous paths. Let's get Hosea real quick. This is Hosea 10 and 12. All right, you good. You can pass by. All right. Hosea 10 and 12. All right. This is Hosea 10 and 12. And it says, sow yourselves in righteousness, reap in mercy, break up your fallow ground, for it is time to seek the Lord Yahweh till he come and rain righteousness upon you. All right. So yeah, you got to give yourselves up to righteousness. Forget all this wickedness, man. All right. So let me go back to Baruch. Baruch 4. Baruch 4. This is the book of the Baruch 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh and the law that endureth forever. Yeah, see, this law endureth forever. That right there cuts everybody that be like, well, the laws are done away with. It just said this is the book of the commandments that endureth forever. You understand? These laws are not to go. All right, matter of fact, I tell you in the scriptures, think not that I come to destroy the prophets or the law, but I've came to fulfill. So the law ain't never been done away with, man. The law has been around forever and will always stay here and will always remain. And even when we're in the kingdom, it's still going to remain, man. And it says, all they that keep it shall come to life, but all such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, take heed of it, walk in the presence of the light, therefore that thou mayest be illuminated. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to Yahweh are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, and the memorial of Israel. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved Yahweh to wrath. Ye were delivered unto your enemies, for ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. You see? So that's why we went through the thing. That's why we're going through the things that we're going through. That's why we're still in captivity to this day. All right? Because we chose to go on and worship other gods, all right, and not follow our power. All right? You wanted to go in the ways of Babylon, these heathen customs, man. All right? And it says, ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. You see? And that's right. And that's why it tells you in Psalms, tells you in Psalm 78, Psalm 78 and 1, and it says, give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old, which ye have heard and known, and our fathers have told us. We will not hide them from their children, showing to the generation to come the praises of the Lord Yahweh and his strength and his wonderful works that he has done. For he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers, that they should make them known to their children. Yeah, and we're supposed to make this known to our children, man. And that's the problem with us. All right. We teach our kids to be living in the ways of Babylon, in the Babylonian customs, when we're supposed to be teaching them in the ways of Yahushua, man. And that's why we have Babylonian kids, Babylonian wives, all right? Because they all just bugged out of that Babylonian juice right now, man. And it says that the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to their children, that they might set their hope in Yahweh and not forget the works of Yahweh, but keep his commandments, and might not be as their fathers. See, this is the point right here. And might not be as their fathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation, a generation that set not their heart aright, and whose spirit was not steadfast with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Yeah, our fathers was not in that right state of mind. All right, our fathers was filthy, man. All right. So going back to Baruch. Matter of fact, that's the point in Baruch. All right, that we still, this is why we went through this is why we're going through what we're going through. Because we went off, man, and we're still going off to this day. All right, so let me go back to where I was in 2nd Ezra's. Second Ezra's 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And you see these people standing up against their government as we speak, man. All right? Right before your eyes, these people are standing up against their government. It says they shall not regard their princes, their kings, nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And you're starting to see, that's why you get the uproars of people. All right? That's why these damn devils about to bring in the martial law troops, come down on you with great wrath. Because they see that everybody's starting to stand up against them. All right? That's right. All them devils is going into slavery. That's right. We have that cashless society coming up. All right. Why you think Bitcoin's so high, man? Because they want to put that microchip in you. They want to make everything a digital world. We living in the fourth industrial revolution, man. The internet of things. All right. Everything around us is just smart this, smart that, smart TV, smart car. All right. Smartphone. Everything is smart, 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 because we live in the fourth industrial revolution. So eventually the dollar's going to fall. The dollar bill has to fall, which is prophecy, man. All right. Which is straight prophecy. That's right. New World Order. You got the Yo Jabba Jabba ID. All right. Riots, lawlessness, economic crash, the pandemic. All that's happening right before our eyes, man. And it's all to push agenda. And a lot of it just be on some straight lies, man, because our people are vulnerable to just fall into all that shit. Our people literally want to put their trust in the government than to put their trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Then you got recharge like that and say, oh, pray for you. No, we pray for you. Well, actually, we don't pray for you. We don't pray for you. We want y'all to be destroyed out here, man, because y'all don't want to learn nothing, man. Fools hate knowledge. All right? These people are stuck. These people want to get their next fucking shot. These people want to drink their next little bottle of piss, basically. They want to drink the next bottle of fizz piss. Then they go home, all right, especially the women. They go home, they be harlots, all right? They go out there and slobber somebody down 3 times a week, somebody different 3 times a week, all right? The men continue to just be retarded as hell, more than ever, just saying, yes, master, everything's yes, master, all right? Good morning, shalom. Well, not morning, salaki, evening. Motherfuckers done came out of the prom. the 1970 prom over there. Oh shit. All right. So yeah. All right. Sedition among men is happening right before our eyes, man. With all these damn devils standing up against them damn selves. And that kingdom is going to fall because of that. Then it says, a man shall desire, this is 17, 15 and 17, second Ezra, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. We saw that last year when they shut everything down, man. People were trying to escape and they couldn't. All right? You're going to see the same thing again this year. But see, this time, when we get put in that second quarantine, we're not coming back from that second quarantine. That's why it's taking longer for it to actually happen. Because these devils is trying to figure out how they're going to set it up perfectly. All right? Hey, he's a cunning hunter. He knows how to move. Esau is a cunning hunter. He knows exactly how to lay his snares, how to lay his trap. All right? And he's going to do it perfect, man. Why? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to give him the spirit to do that perfectly, man. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua about to put the spirit on these damn UN troops to go out there and straight demolish you people, man. And it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Y'all really going to be trying to escape? But you got people trying to escape now. People are literally trying to flee out of Babylon. And people are fleeing, but hey, it don't matter if you flee or not, because judgment is coming upon the whole entire earth. It ain't just coming to America. See, America's just going to be destroyed in the worst way. America's just going to be desolate, made desolate. Ain't going to be nothing out here no more. But everywhere you go, it's going to be destroyed, man. This whole place has to be cleansed with nuclear fire, man. And it says, because of their pride, 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. All right? And that's going into that martial law. Martial law. That's going to go into when they shut everything down. All right. These people are not going to be able to go into stores and get food. So they're going to run up in your house. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. 2nd Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Yeah. These places are going to be empty. Matter of fact, let me get that in Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Yeah, because there ain't gonna be no work out here, man. You seeing that little by little now. Look how many people are on unemployment right now, man. All right. So when all this shuts down for good, the grinding shall cease, man. Meaning work ain't gonna be out here. Everybody gonna be looking out of their windows. What does it say after that? It says, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Yeah, the bird's gonna be waking you up, man. Cricket's gonna be waking you up because it's so damn quiet out here. And then it said the music of the daughters shall be brought low. The music is brought low now. Fucking music is trash, man. The music of today is freaking trash. You know, people hear music from the 70s, from the 80s, and they're like, man, I like that tune. Why? Because back in those days, music was good. Music was pure. But you look at the music now, it's fucking, it's trash, man. It's horrible to listen to the music today. All right? Horrible. And whoever liked the music today is trash them themselves. So everything is going to shut down, man. And there will be no work out here. In America, and it says the daughters of the music shall be brought low. Yeah, because America's a noisy place, man. America's always making noise. But when everything closes down out here, it's going to be quiet. Quiet. You ain't even going to live by the water, and you're going to be able to hear the waves of the damn water. That's how quiet it's going to be, man. And it says, also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, the fears shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and destroy, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and mourneth go about the streets. Grasshopper gonna be a burden onto you, man. That's right. You a 2/3, there's no reason to pray for you. It's pointless, exactly. Pointless. Pointless. Not supposed to pray for the 2/3. All right. Anybody that's not down with this word is an enemy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is Matthew 16:4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. Yeah, there ain't gonna be no sign for you damn devils. Or you wicked ass 2/3. The sign is now. The sign is the prophets coming out on these highways and byways, continually letting you know of the destruction that's about to come. But y'all keep mocking us. Y'all keep pushing us to the side. All right, let me get that real quick. Zechariah 7 and 11. Zechariah 7 and 11 says, second. Damn, man. 7 and 11, and it says, but they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears, and they should not hear. Yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts has sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts. All right. So the sign is given to the prophets, man, to give it to you. That's what a prophet is. A prophet is someone that predicts what's about to happen before it happens and tells you about it. All right. Yeah. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua said what? Before these things happen, all right, before these things spring up, I tell you of them. And he gives it to us in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to go out there and deliver the message. So if you hate us delivering the message, hey, you got a problem with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Right? So let me go back into 2nd Ezra 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. All right. Yeah, people gonna be running up in your house because they have no food, which we're about to hit a famine, man. We're about to hit a famine any day. Next time one of y'all go to the store, ask them if they have a shortage of food. I bet you they tell you, yeah. See, the thing is, they're not really telling nobody about that. Because I ask all the time around my way, because I be realizing certain shit is out and it's been out of stock. And then I realized that, man, the other day I went to go get 3 pieces of ribeye, and them shits are always like $20. That shit was $41. Hyperinflation like crazy. Hyperinflation on a whole nother level right now. That's how you know that we're going through a drought of food, man. And that's going to come upon us. Matter of fact, let me get that in the beginning. 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. You see? The famine, death, destruction. Famine is coming, man. Matter of fact, it tells you that. Tells you that in 16 and give me 1 second. 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. All right, so yeah, these people ain't gonna be able to eat no more, and these people can't eat. They can't even go an hour without eating, man. Imagine a whole day these damn devils trying to not eat. That's why brothers and sisters that's in this truth are supposed to be fasting continually, you know, practicing. But when we come in those times, we're able to endure. All right. And at the end of the day, we ain't going to worry about that famine. Right? Because what it's saying in John 6 and 35. John 6 and 35. And Yahushua said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, And he that believeth on me shall never thirst. Yeah, so we ain't got to worry about no type of famine out here, man. All right? Because as long as we got Yahawashi, we're gonna survive out here. All right. Matter of fact, let me get Isaiah 65. Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. My servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So while these people out here starving, all right, looking like them Hamites that you be seeing on them in them channels, all right, flies all over their heads, skinny as hell with big bellies, all right, which I don't know how the hell they starving if they got big bellies. All right, but the ones that, hey, like what's his name? DMX said, ribs is touching. Yeah, when you see these people out here with their ribs touching, we're gonna laugh at you, and we're gonna eat right in front of you too. We literally gonna eat right in front of you. We're gonna drink right in front of you. We're gonna be happy as hell, and y'all gonna be out there just done. Y'all gonna be sitting there wondering, how is this guy having a good old time? How is he eating, drinking, and how is he celebrating while I'm sitting here dying? All right, because hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua said that. He said that we shall rejoice. All right. Let me guess. Matthew. Matthew 6 and no, it's not that one. Oh yeah, hold on, my bad. I'm on 5. 6 and 31. Therefore, take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. Yeah, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua know we need all these things. All right. So we ain't got to take thought of these things. We ain't got to think about our next meal. All right. Or our next piece of clothing, or our next drink of water. All right. Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua knows that you need that. And he said, but seek ye, Salakia. It says, but seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. You see? So you ain't got to worry about those things. And like I said, fam becoming heavy right now. All right, let me get that real quick. It's prophecy that Baruch 2 and 2, it says, to bring upon us great plagues, such as never happened under the whole heaven, as it came to pass in Jerusalem, all right, which Jerusalem is a people before a place, all right. It says, according to the things that are written in the law of Moses, that a man shall eat the flesh of his own son and the flesh of his own daughter. Yeah, so there's going to be famine out here, man. People going to starve, and they're going to be cooking up their kids out here, man. Cannibalism is coming back to style, man. Literally. Cannibalism was happening back in the days. It's still happening, all right? And it's going to come to happen in America. When these people, telling you, give these people 2 days. 2 days, and these people going to be bugging out, and they're going to be cooking their children up, man. Especially when their children start crying and being annoying. All right? Start yelling because they ain't got no damn food. They're going to cook them just to shut them up. All right? So it said that a man shall eat the flesh of his own son and his own daughter, man. What you think? The scriptures is lying? All right, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, not a man that he should lie. Everything that he tell you for is truth. Everything that's written in these scriptures, like it tell you in 2nd Ezra 15 and 2nd Ezra 15 and I'll start at 1. It says, behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. You see, they are faithful and true. Ain't none of that lie, man, that's written in these scriptures. All right, matter of fact, Matthew. This is Matthew 5 and 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. All right. Every single thing that's written in these scriptures is going to be fulfilled, man. It said not a jot or tittle. That means the slightest little period. Everything is coming to pass. Matter of fact, Romans Romans 3 and 3, and it says, what if some did not believe? Romans 3 and 3, and it said, what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh forbid. Yeah, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. All right. So because you don't believe, you think Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to just switch up his whole doctrine for you? Of course, that's Satan. Of course, look at that. You don't hear it no more. It had to pass me and go, whoop, whoop, whoop. It's still running, man. You didn't hear it. All right. So just because you don't believe doesn't mean that these things are not going to happen, man. All these things are going to happen right before your eyes. That's when Ezekiel 33 and 33 come to pass. Then thou shalt know that a prophet was among them when all these things come to pass. That's right. All right. As a matter of fact, let me get Lamentations 4 and 9. Yo, let me find out this damn this Edomite town over here trying to get down with some straight Northern Kingdom music. They've been playing a whole lot of Northern Kingdom right now. Lamentations 4 and 9. Salakia. Lamentations 4 and 9, and it says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through the for want of the fruits of the field. The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their children. Yeah, that word sodden goes into boil. All right. So it says the pitiful women have boiled their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. You see? Matter of fact, 2 Kings 6 and 25. 6 and 25 says, and there was a great famine in Samaria, And behold, they besieged it. Yeah, they besieged it. Why? Because it got besieged means to like lock it down. Just like this place is going to be locked down. Just like America's going to be locked down. All right. And it says, until an ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver, and the fourth part of a cab of dove's dung, meaning dove shit, all right, bird shit, for 5 pieces of silver. That's how bad it was a famine in that time. And hey, what does it tell you in the scriptures? All right, Ecclesiastes 1:9 tells you what? It says, the thing that has been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. All right. So whatever happened in the ancient world is going to happen again. It's going to come upon us again. That's why I tell you in the scriptures, everything that was written aforetime was written for our learning. All right. So all these things are going to come to pass. All right. So it said, and this is 26, 6 and 26, 2 Kings. And as the king of Israel was passing by upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, help, my lord, O king. And he said, if the Lord Yahweh do not help thee, when shall I help thee? Out of the barn floor or out of the winepress? And the king said unto her, what aileth thee? And she answered, this woman said unto me, give thy son that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. So we boiled my son and did eat him. And I said unto her on the next day, give thy son that we may eat him, And she hid her son. Straight played her out. All right. So yeah, you're gonna see people doing that in these days, man. Why you think they always giving movies of cannibalism and shit like that, man? They're letting you know. Matter of fact, they be telling, that's why you don't eat shit like McDonald's. Eat McDonald's, all right? You got these devils that said that, and this was coming out of the Amalekites, and I believe them. All right? They said the kids that go missing, all right, that you don't hear about, they get chopped up and they get grinded up and they get thrown into that McDonald's meat. All right. Matter of fact, and I believe that even more because if you go on the web, I forgot exactly, it was not too long ago, they were selling celebrity, how can I say it? They were selling salami, but they were selling celebrities pieces of meat and DNA that was in the salami, man. So how do you know they're not doing that now, taking meat, all right, and putting human meat in it without you knowing? That's why you people be going on some fucking crazy ass shit looking for the same food over and over again. Like some damn crackheads, man. All right. So yeah, you got to be on point with these devils, man. So famine is coming. So let me go back into 2nd Ezra. Second Ezra's 16 and 22. And it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Yeah, the sword is these damn military troops. All right. Your government, these UN troops, the so-called white man. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Psalms 17 and 13. 17 and 13. And it says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right. Which is thy sword. Job 9 and 24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who are the ones that rule the world, man? The top banking families, man. All right. Your Rothschilds. All right. Your David Rockefellers. All right. You got 13 bloodlines that rule the world, man. That's what they talking about. All right. This is 33. The virgins, 16 and 33, and second Ezra. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The husbands shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish from famine. You see, going back into that famine. This is 46. For strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine shall they get children. You see? So yeah, they're going to be running up and taking your kids. And you know what they do with your kids? All right? They put them in these FEMA camps. All right? And these damn top banking families use your kids and they use them for adrenochrome. All right? They're literally, adrenochrome is a process where they grab your kids and they drain out their blood. All right? And just before they're about to die from draining out the blood, they stop the process. All right, and they use young kids too. They use the young kids because the young blood is what keeps them looking young, you know, according to their philosophies. All right. And then they stop the process and then they let them rejuvenate their body because they're so young, their body rejuvenates itself. All right. And that's what they're going to do with your kids, man. All right. So yeah, let me get back into second Ezra 15. Just wanted to bring that point on famine, because famine is right around the corner. Like I said, when you go to your store next time, your local store, ask them if they're in a shortage, man. They're gonna tell you, yeah, if they tell you, because some people won't tell you nothing. All right, I know around my way, they tell me every time. Boy, be keeping me on point. He be keeping me there with an ear. I always love it out here too, because this is where the water's at. Just be mad stars out, man. Salakia. So yeah, it's going back into second Ezra. Yeah, let me start from the top of 15 and 1. And it says, behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them that trouble thee, that speak against thee, for all unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. All right, so a lot of people gonna die out here, man, because they have no faith towards Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And that's talking for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right, the rest of these people, they could die all they want. All right, they nobody. This word is not for them. All right. And it says, behold, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. All right, so that knocks out that whole, you know, God is love. You know, he's about peace. Nah, what did it just say right there? It said, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Sound like a whole bunch of death to me. All right, nothing there sounds great. It says, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. And behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Yeah, we complain continually, man. Our souls are vexed out here, constantly waking up in this filth. And these people will be like, oh, well, if you don't like it here, won't you leave America? Dude, what the fuck? Don't matter where you go, the filth is everywhere. The filth is everywhere, man. There's no way around it. Matter of fact, let me get Ezekiel 9. Ezekiel 9 and Ezekiel 9 and 4, and it says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Yeah, because everything's going to start at the house of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man, the house of Israel. That's why it's worse, it's bad if you know something about this truth, man, and you out there doing wickedness. If you know this truth and you doing wickedness, oh, man, you got a special judgment for you, man. You're going to catch it the worst out of all these people. All right. This is 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. 15 and 10, second Ezra. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. Yeah, and you have to understand that we are spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. All right, it tells you that in Revelations 11 and 8. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the great city, all right, which the great city is America. And it says, which is known, also known as Sodom and Egypt, all right, which is known spiritually as Sodom and Egypt. All right, Sodom, you can see that right before your eyes, man. A whole bunch of phagonometry out here, man. You got people like fucking Lil Nas X running around like he pregnant, looking like a damn eggplant, man. And pushing that agenda and pushing that vibration to your kids, messing your kids' heads up. Egypt, because we live in the time of Egypt, man. Captivity. If you look at all your dollar bills, all right, it got the times of, it's got all that Egyptian shit on it. All right. What is that called? I think it's called the Obelix. All right. You got, I believe that's what it's called. But Salakia, if I'm off, if a brother could put that word up. I believe it's Obelix. Yeah. You got that shit all over out here, man. The same things that they had in the Egyptian times, they have them out here again. The same way things were built back in those times, they're built out here also. So this place is like Egypt. It says 11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. You see, as before. Because whatever happened in the ancient times is going to happen to us again. And I will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail, through the blasting in hell and the fearful constellation. And you see that now, man. These farmers are bugged out of their minds out here. Why? Because crops are not growing the way they used to be. All right, the seasons don't even fall in the proper seasons anymore. All right, so it said what? It says, they that till the ground shall mourn. All right, they that till the ground is going into those that are into farming. All right, they're not able to till the ground properly. They're not able to grow the crops. They're not able to get these fruits and vegetables like they used to. On top of that, because we fucking live in GMO world, man. All these damn devils give you is GMO food. You think that what you eating out here in Babylon the Great is real food? Ain't none of this shit real food, man. Back in the day, you had two people carrying a cluster of grapes. That's how heavy a cluster of grapes was. Now you can have your little 2-year-old carry a cluster of grapes in a bag. All right. (14) Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. And yeah, like I said before, we're seeing that now. Matter of fact, 2nd Ezra's, I think it's in 13. One second, let me find this. Yeah. This is 13 and 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High, Yahweh, will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. Yeah, the elect. We're going to be delivered. We're going to be beamed up into them chariots, man. All right. And it says, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Yeah, because that's what this whole thing is going down to, man. This whole thing is a battle between good and evil, basically. All right, one realm against another. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the sign shall happen when I showed thee before, and then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. Yeah, talking about Yahawashi, man, when he cracked them clouds open. All right, he gonna literally show his glory out here. He gonna come on that what the world ignorantly calls them UFOs, right? That's them chariots, the chariots of the Heavenly Father, which got nothing but straight angels riding around in there. All right. And these people are going to try to go against. That's why it speaks about in Revelations that there was war in heaven. All right. Satan and his angels, all right, Satan and his demons go to fight against Yahawashi, man, and his angels. That's not literally talking about, like these Christians think, that it's talking about, you know, God and the devil fighting against each other. Nah. All right. That's talking about the military troops, these military jets gonna go to war with Yahawashi and the angels, just like you seen in Independence Day, that movie Independence Day, when they started trying to fight against the chariots. All right. Let me go into go into 16. Second Ezra 16. And I'll start at 1. And it says, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you. What is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. And the mighty Lord YAHAWAH'S sendeth the plagues. And who is he that can drive them away? All right. Matter of fact, let me get Luke. This is Luke 12 and 49. And it says, I come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? If it be already kindled, Salakia. All right. But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth? I tell you nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law and mother-in-law. You see, coming to bring straight division out here. Then it tells you in Matthew 10 and 34, suppose ye that I come to bring peace on earth. I come not to bring peace, but a sword. Destruction, man. He said that everything is set at variance, meaning separation, division, just like we read. All right. Then it said that a man's foes shall be his of his own household. Your own family gonna come up against you in these last days. That's going to all be put through the spirit, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, all these things are going to happen. All right. So it says, this is 9, 2nd Ezra 16 and 9. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? And man, let me tell you something. When you hear true thunder, true lightning, yeah, people running. I've seen people running their damn house. All right? Because that's the voice of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That's the anger of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, building up through the spirit. It says, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? You see? People going to be beaten into powder, dust. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. All right? And you're not going to have somebody that shoots an arrow from one end of the earth to the other. It's impossible. That's how you know that's talking about the nuclear ICBM missiles, man. All right? When it says strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, all right? What bends the bow is the silo, the missile silo. And then that arrow, because them missiles look just like an arrow, is going to be shot from one end of the earth to the other. It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation on earth. Like as an arrow which shot which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward. Even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? See, all these things are literally the beginning of sorrows, man. These people think that they're going through pain now. Man, that shit is not even a scratch on the surface yet. Literally. Not even a scratch on the surface. These are all the beginning of sorrows. And it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn away from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of their scourges. Yeah, these people, with all these things that's happening, even when these things are going to begin to happen right before their eyes, they still not going to turn away from their wickedness. They still going to continue to do the wickedness that they do. Why? Because they're accustomed to evil. All right, the wicked don't know how to repent. The wicked don't even know the first step to repentance, man. 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, and they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. All right? Yeah, victuals shall be so good cheap. Literally, victuals are so good cheap right now. You could go anywhere in the world and get a cheap-ass flight to any damn vacation. This place is doing so bad that vacations are cheaper than ever, man. All right? That's why you get people out here literally going here, going there. I've seen people taking 4 or 5 vacations in 1 month. Why? Because victuals are so good cheap. Everything is cheap out here right now. All right? Food ain't cheap. There's hyperinflation on things like gas and things like that. But victuals, so as in like taking trips and shit like that, oh yeah, that's cheap. Because these businesses are doing horrible. And it says that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Yeah, these people think they're in good case, man. Literally think that they're in good case. But while they're thinking that they're in good case and they're having the time of their life and they're having all these vacations after vacations, all right, evils are growing upon the earth. All right? Evils are growing upon the earth. It says sword, famine, and great confusion. And hey, America is the #1 place of confusion. That's what Babylon means. Babylon goes back into Babel, which Babel means confusion. And that's why this place is called Babylon the Great. Because this place is literally full of confusion. These people don't know who the hell they are out here. These people don't know if they're a man, if they're a woman. It's straight confusion. And I read this before, I'll read it again. 22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no more, there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. Yeah, no man shall be there to comfort them. All that trust that you have put in oppression and put in your government, they ain't gonna be there to help you. Matter of fact, let me get that Isaiah. This is Isaiah 30:12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach to fall, ready to fall. swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. All right. Matter of fact, 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. I'll start at 1, 5 and 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right. And yeah, they're going to feed you peace and safety in these last days. They try to give you peace and safety now in many ways, you know. Oh, well, you're safe with this, you know, this yo jabba jabba. All right. You're safe if you follow our ways of society in this manner and that manner. Yeah, well, you know what? Straight destruction is going to come upon you and your family and your households suddenly. All right. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 24. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripe, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. Oh man. Yeah, y'all gonna be desiring to hear people's voice when we get put down in these lockdowns, man. Yeah, you're cool. It's 2 miles per hour here, but I'm gonna try to go a little faster. Yeah, in that time when people are in lockdown and you can't go nowhere, all right, these people are literally gonna wish they heard somebody's voice, and they're not gonna be able to hear anybody's voice. This is 28. For of the city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field which shall hide themselves in the rock thick groves in the clefts of the rocks. As in an orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives. Or when as a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so, in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travail therethrough. I'll read this again. I read this before. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms, and the women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Hear now these things, and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth great pains compassed her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. The world shall mourn, and the sorrow shall come upon it on every side. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. All right. So yeah, the world is having contractions right now. The earth is having contractions. All right. Just like a woman that's, you know, pregnant and she has them birth pains. All right. And then she finally pops. Well, that's how the earth is right now, having these birth pains until it finally pops, and it'll be all gas and no brakes out here, man. All hell's going to break loose. And then it says, "Oh, my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle." Yeah, because that's what this is a battle. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is conditioning his men, all right, his elect, for this battle. We're going to be like pilgrims upon the earth. We're not going to be able to get comfortable. All right, you're not going to be staying in one spot. You're not going to be put in one spot. You're going to be moving from place to place. Might be living in the woods for a moment. Don't be in the straight wilderness. You got to think of that council like of Exodus, man, when they were in the wilderness. All right, that's how we're going to be. He that selleth, this is 41, 16 and 41. He that selleth, let him be as he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as the one that will loose. Salakia. He that occupieth merchandise, as he that had no profit by it, and he that buildeth, as he shall not dwell therein. He that soweth, as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard, as he that shall not gather the grapes. Yeah, because, hey, we're not going to be able to go back and forth to these things, man. Matter of fact, anybody that tries to go back in those times, you're going to end up getting got by the damn sword. All right, so if you leave your place, right, and you try to return to your place, it ain't going to work out for you. You're going to end up being demolished out there. That's why I said, make you ready to the battle as pilgrims be on earth, Salakia. And in those evils be as pilgrims on earth. Be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Yeah. We're not going to be able to sit in one spot, man. And you're not going to be able to go back. Everything's going to be moving forward. All right. You're going to have to walk by faith and not by sight. You have to put your trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that he make you not faint. All right. That you're able to endure the things that are to come. All right. And you're able to make it through all that. It says 44, they that marry, as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not, as the widowers. And therefore, they that labor, labor in vain. For strangers shall reap their fruits, and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives, for in captivity and famine shall they get children. All right? And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons, the more will I be angry with them for their sins, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right? So you're going to provoke Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to wrath doing that. Let me go down to 54. Matter of fact, let me just keep reading. And it says, this is 49. Like as in whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman, so shall righteousness hate iniquity, when she decketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face. When he cometh, what was that? 50. So shall righteousness hate iniquity, when she decketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face. When he cometh, that shall defend him, that diligently searcheth out every sin upon earth. And therefore be ye not like thereunto, nor to the works thereof. For yet a little iniquity shall be taken away out of the earth, and righteousness shall reign among you. Yeah, you don't even want to be doing no little bit of type of damn iniquities, man. All right, just like it tell you in the scriptures, a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. Well, hey, you got a little bit of wickedness in you, you're gonna be destroyed out here, man. Because you want to walk in the and rehearse the righteous acts. You wanna walk in righteousness as best as possible, man. All right. So it says 54, or Salaki 53, let not the sinner say that he has not sinned. Yeah, if a man say that he have not sinned, he deceiveth himself. All right, because all of us have sinned. All right, even our righteousness is filthy rags, man. All right. It says, let not the sinner say that he has not sinned, for Yahweh shall burn coals of fire upon his head, which say before the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in his glory, I have not sinned. Yeah, because that's going into that prideful spirit, man. And pride was not created for men. All right. Pride is hateful before man and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And it says, behold, the Lord knoweth all the works of men, their imaginations, their thoughts, and their hearts, which spake but the word, let the earth be made, and it was made, let the heaven be made, and it was created. In his word were the stars made, and he knoweth the number of them. He searcheth the deep and the treasures thereof. He has measured the sea and what it containeth. He has shut the sea in the midst of the waters, and with his word has he hanged the earth upon the waters. He spreadeth out the heavens like a vault upon the waters, has he founded it. In the desert has he made springs of water and pools upon the tops of the mountains, that the floods might pour down from the high rocks to the water to water the earth. He made man and put his heart in the midst of the body and gave him breath, life, and understanding. All right. So don't think that you can actually hide from the Heavenly Father, man. He know all your thoughts. He know all your he know every little hair numbered on your head. All right. So you can't hide from him. All right. This is 63. Surely he knoweth your inventions and what you think in your hearts, even them that sin and would hide their sin. Yeah. So, you know, for all these damn devils that's running the world right now, and they come with their wicked devices, their wicked inventions. All right. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua know your wicked ass inventions. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua gave you the spirit to make them wicked inventions. Everything is done through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right, he controls everything. Isaiah 45 and 7. This is Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. You see, so he's in control of everything. All right, so if he's in control of everything, you know he knows your thoughts. Man's goings is of the Lord. How can a man understand his own way? All right, the heart of a man. How's it go with the heart of a man? Let me get it real quick so I don't butcher it. Proverbs 16 and 9. Proverbs 16 and 9. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directed the steps. See? So everything is controlled through the Heavenly Father, man. So this is 16 and 62. Second Ezra's. Yeah, in the spirit of the Almighty Yahweh, which made all things and searcheth out all the hidden things in the secrets of the earth. Surely he knoweth your inventions and what you think in your hearts, even them that sin and would hide their sin. Therefore has the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua exactly searched out all your works, and he will put you all to shame. Every single person is going to be put to shame, man. All right? Every single person is going to be put to shame. And then it says, 65, and when your sins are brought forth, ye shall be ashamed before men, and your sin and your own sins shall be your accusers in that day. What will you do, and how will you hide your sins before Yahweh and his angels? Yeah, because the eyes of the Lord is upon the sinful kingdom. So the angels are always watching. All right. You could be hiding in a damn vault. You could be hiding in a damn vault, fucking 5 miles down under the ground. All right. The angels know what you're doing. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua know what you're doing. It says 67. Salaki, behold, Yahweh himself is the judge. Fear him, leave off from your sins, and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall Yahweh lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. All right. And that's why you want to repent, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will turn his face from your iniquities, man. Act like you ain't never do none of that. But if you don't repent, all right, he gonna remember every single one of your iniquities, and he gonna destroy you according to your iniquities, man. This is 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. Yeah, because some of us are going to be taken away, man. And we're going to be put to the test on a whole nother level. But we're not going to fear those things. All right? It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right? And that great insurrection is coming. It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right? Yeah. And you're about to really see these damn devils, especially these UN troops. They're really about to be showing you their true horns, man. They're really going to be like madmen and spare none out here. You're not going to care if you're 2 months old, 2 days old, 2 weeks old, 30 years old, 100 years old. All right? They're coming out here to destroy, man. They're coming out here to put your ass away. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. You see, going back to that martial law, they're going to come into your house. They're going to take you out of your house. All right. Some of us are going to be put in prison. At the end of the day, at that time, brothers is going to have spiritual powers, man. Some of us are literally going to have spiritual powers. Well, it's going to be a little after that. All right. But hey, who knows? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua might put spiritual power on a brother to knock a couple of them people out. We never know. And it says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Yeah, we're going to know who are the ones that were chosen of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. It says here, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Yeah, because it goes into Jeremiah 30:7. All right. Jeremiah 30:7 talk about how Jacob's trouble is about to come upon us. All right, let me get that real quick. Jeremiah 30:7. Jeremiah 30:7. Jeremiah 30:7. And it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right. And who's that he that's going to be saved out of it? It's going to be the elect. The elect is the only ones that's going to be saved out of these troubles, man. The rest of these people getting put to death. All right. Matter of fact, Daniel 12:1. And it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. All right. So there's going to be people that's going to conquer death, all right, and wake up with everlasting life, all right, have everlasting life. There's going to be people that's going to wake up to contempt and everlasting shame. I mean, Salaki, shall wake up to shame and everlasting contempt. And that's going to be the ones that should have listened, all right, but they didn't. They're going to be having a whole lot of shame on them. Ew. Bitch was just throwing up on the way out of it, right in her car. Disgusting.
Because I could see the, look what I did. I could see the 500 from the park.
Yeah, let me finish reading that. This is 2nd Ezra 16:74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of the trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your God. Yeah, and that goes back into what I be saying, man. You can't be doubting. You never want to doubt, because those that doubt, man, you put fear in your heart by doubting. And doubting, having doubt is a disease, man. That shit'll kill you like cancer. All right. So you want to always put your trust in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai and believe that you're going to be saved. All right. And it says, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins and covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. It is left undressed, and it is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith. Exactly. You're gonna be thrown in that lake of fire that it speaks about. Meaning that nuclear destruction, when this place gets hit, all right, you're not going to survive, and you're just going to be part of that lake of fire. Let me go to Isaiah. This is Isaiah 13:1. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. That banner is talking about the word, this truth. All right. The high mountain is America. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. All right. In fact, let me get. Yeah. It says, go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. All right. And that's talking about the prophets. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. All right. And the mighty ones is talking about the angels. But let's talk about the sanctified ones, right? That is the prophets. This is Jeremiah 31:7. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, sing with gladness for Jacob, and shout among the chief of the nations. Publish ye, praise ye, and say, O Lord, save the people, the remnant of Israel. All right. So it's talking about that elect, man. And then it says, I have also called my mighty ones. All right. Which is the angels. If you go to Joel 3:11. Joel 3:11. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen. Matter of fact, I'll start at 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say I am strong. All right, and that's talking about how these damn nations is getting gathered up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment. All right. And it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together around the belt. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see, the mighty ones to come down. Who? Them angels. All right. Then it says, for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. All right. And another way to know that it was the prophets. Oh, Salakia too. I read that wrong scripture too. When I read that Jeremiah 31:7, that was for the one on top. For when it says about the high mountain. What I meant to bring out was Jeremiah 1 and 5 for the prophets. When it says, I have commanded my sanctified ones. I wanted Jeremiah 5:1. Salakia. Jeremiah 5. Can't be serious right now. Damn. All right. This is Jeremiah 1 and 5. And it says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. You see? So, get that again since I lost it. So it said, I had commanded my sanctified ones, all right, talking about the prophets. I have also called my mighty ones, which is the angels, all right, even them that are rejoiced in my highness. Matter of fact, let me get another precept. Proverbs 21. Proverbs 21 and what? Any parties? To the seaside, there's clubs all over the place. Huh? What you say? Choose anyone you want. Walk the boardwalk. Bitch bugged out her damn mind. She gonna come on here. You ever heard of any party? You know where there's any parties? There's fucking one right there, right in front of you with all this noise. What's wrong with these people, man? Anyway, this is yeah. Hold on, let me read 4 real quick. This is Isaiah 13, and I'll start at 3 again. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones from mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of the multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua host mustereth the host of the battle. Yeah, because he prepared them. He preparing them all for the battle. You know, back to what I was saying, man's goings is of the Lord. How can a man understand his own way? All right. So it tells you that in Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. You see that? The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. And it says, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the hearts. Woo. You see? So he gathering all these nations together to come in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, all right, which is Yahweh's judgment, all right? He literally lining them up just for judgment, all right? All these different governments. That's what the noise of the multitude in the mountains are, these different governments. And it says, and this is 5. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. All right. And what's the weapon of his indignation? All right. Let's go to Isaiah 54. and 16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I created the waster to destroy. All right. So when you're talking about that smith, that's the modern day scientist. All right. The modern day scientist, all right, was created to create them nuclear weapons, all right, to bring his own self down, to bring the destruction upon this place. All right. Matter of fact, it tells you what is that in is that Isaiah 41? Isaiah 41. Yeah, Isaiah 41 and 14, I'll start. And it says, fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. All right, and that's talking about, you know, spiritual power and all that. So you got the waster to destroy, all right, which is these nuclear missiles, all right. But then we're gonna be them instruments of war too, because we are that battle axe, all right. But ultimately, what it's speaking about here, the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land, is talking about them nuclear missiles. All right. Matter of fact, let me get Jeremiah 50 and 50 and 25. And it says, the Lord Yahweh has opened his armory and has brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. You see? Talking about the missiles. All right. Matter of fact, you could also go into Joel. Joel 2 and 11. And it says, and the Lord Yahweh shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great, and he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? Salakia. And that's talking about, again, the nuclear missiles. All right, these missiles is his army. Now this is 6. 13 and 6, Isaiah. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, it shall come as destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. That's right. Going into what? Them nuclear missiles. Matter of fact, they're going to melt, like it tells you in Zechariah 12 and 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord Yahweh shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of their neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. All right. So yeah, these people gonna disintegrate out here. Beautiful, a beautiful what do you call it? Example is Terminator 2. Terminator. I think it's 2. Yeah, I think it's 2. All right, when that nuclear missile goes off and she holding on to the fence and she has that dream and she disintegrates right on the fence. Well, that's how it's gonna be. That's how these devils come up with these movies, man, because they read the scriptures. Most of these movies that you see are from the scriptures. All right, so these people are gonna melt with fervent heat. Matter of fact, it tells you that in Malachi 4 and 1. It says, behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. You see? Go to 2 Peter 3 and 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his. Matter of fact, let me start from 6. Whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the judgment, the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. I'm going to go down to 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of our Lord Yahawashi, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. See? So everything is going to be destroyed out here, disintegrated. Isaiah 34 talks about that, man, how America is going to be made desolate. It's going to be made a remembrance, continual smoke, man, forever and ever. It's going to be a place, a habitation of birds, man, of dragons. All right, them desert animals. All right. So going back to 13 and 7, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and there shall be and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth, Salakia. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. All right, so where the hell do you get that there's peace on there, man? Where do these people get that the Heavenly Father and the Son is coming with peace? All right, now one bit. It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Yeah, all these people out here, all these people that are proud as hell, that pass by, laugh, all that. They all proud, man. Every single one of them are gonna be melted. All right. Matter of fact, let's get Isaiah. Matter of fact, let me get Proverbs. Proverbs 28. And 5. And it says, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh understand all things. You see? So these devils don't understand that judgment is coming upon them. Why? Because evil men can't understand judgment. But see, we understand what's about to happen to these people. All right. Let me go to Isaiah 26. Actually, you know what? Let me go to Isaiah 2 and 12. So I'm right near it. 2 and 12. For the day of the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, shall be upon every one that is proud and lofty, and upon every one that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. See? These people are going to be brought low, every single one of them. All right? The laughers, the scorners, the ones that think they're the shit walking around. All right? The ones that think they got hella bread in their pocket. They think they somebody because they just bought a bitch a drink. All them people. All right? They're going to be destroyed out here. And we going to have that last laugh. Ultimately, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is going to have that last laugh. Matter of fact, Proverbs 1 and 24, and it says, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. You see? So ultimately, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah gonna have the last laugh out here. You're gonna laugh at all these people, man. Gonna see these little running fires and shit. All right. Let me go to Isaiah 26 and 5. Isaiah 26 and 5, and it says, for he bringeth down them that dwell on high, the lofty city, he layeth it low, even to the ground, he bringeth it even to the dust. All right, going back into what? Them proud ass people. Every single one of these proud ass people gonna feel it. All right. So let me read that again, 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their wicked, for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir. All right, yeah, because a man in those days, all right, a man in those days is going to be valuable. A man of the Lord is going to be valuable in those days, man. You know, you got a lot of these women that'll come out with, oh, I don't need a man, this and that. Yeah, all right. All right, when that time comes, you're going to realize that you needed a man of the Lord. All right, tells you that in Isaiah 32. This is why a man is going to be valuable in those days. 32:2. And it says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and a cover from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in the weary land. You see, a man shall be a hiding place from the wind. That wind represents that destruction. All right. So the only one that's going to have answers in those days, and they're going to be able to, you know, save you, is going to be a true man of the Lord. And it ain't just going for, you know, that ain't just for the women. All right. Anybody, period, man, is going to be saved through a man of the Lord by, you know, letting them know what's going on and making them believe, man. All right. So let me go back. 13:13. Isaiah. Therefore will I shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua of hosts in the day of his fierce anger. All right, yeah, because it tells you that in Isaiah 24. Let me get that real quick. Isaiah 24, I'll start at Isaiah 24, and I start at 18. And it shall come to pass that he that who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. See, the whole earth gonna move, man. All right, tells you that in the next verse. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. All right, and that doesn't mean that the earth is going to be disintegrated, because the earth abideth forever, according to Ecclesiastes 1:3. All right, but the earth is going to be destroyed. All right, it's going to be cleansed by that nuclear fire. And it's definitely going to be felt throughout the whole entire earth. It's going to shake. Mountains, waters, you know, islands are going to be moved all around, man. This is 13 and 14, Isaiah. And it shall come as the chased roe, and as the sheep that no man taketh up. That no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land. And you're seeing that now. You see people trying to literally flee out of America, man. But like I said before earlier, it don't matter. It don't matter what you do. All right? It don't matter where you go, because destruction is coming all over the place. Beautiful script right there. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved in the heavens. This is Isaiah 34:4. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. Yeah, because when it talks about that that scroll, all right, that's talking about that mushroom cloud, what they call out here in America, the mushroom cloud. All right. So the earth is going. What did it say? The heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. All right, that's talking about that straight mushroom cloud. All right. That's right. Jeremiah 4:7. The lion has come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make the land desolate, and the cities shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. All right, yeah, because it's going to be made desolate, man. All right. So let me go to 13 and 15, Isaiah. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed into pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. All right, yeah, going into that martial law. All right, these people are gonna be, their houses are gonna be ran through. These people's wives are gonna be ravished. All these women in here that wanted to be harlots, all right, that wanted to act like, you know, like they the queen of the earth. All right, wanted to be showing ass left and right, want to have OnlyFans pages and all that. All right, these women gonna be ravished in that day. Going into that word ravished, going to that word raped. All right, these people literally gonna get raped out here, man. All right, your children are gonna be killed right in front of you, man, right before your eyes. All right, 17, 13 and 17, and it says, behold, I will stir up the Medes. All right, and the Medes go into the Russians. All right, and it says, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. All right, yeah, they're not gonna be diplomatic anymore. All right, they cut. Oh man, that would have been great to see that, man. Ooh, he just jumped over the fence and almost bust his ass. I would have loved to see that shit. All right. So yeah, these people not gonna be diplomatic. All right, they're coming out here to destroy, do what they were sent to do. 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans, excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, and we all know how Sodom and Gomorrah went. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by what? All right, fire and brimstone. So that's how this place is going to go. Straight brimstone, fire, but it's going to be nuclear fire. All right, and it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. And that's talking about what? Talking about America. And America's going to be made desolate, like it tells you in Isaiah 34. I ain't even going to read that whole chapter, but I'm going to read a couple pieces out of there. This is Isaiah 34. Isaiah 34 and 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of the recompenses from the controversy of Zion. All right. And it says, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. You see? This place is going to be made desolate. It ain't going to be a place that you're going to be able to live again. All right? I'll read it 13, and it says, and thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles in her fortresses thereof, and it shall be an habitation of dragons and the court owl. See, a habitation of dragons, man. All right, so y'all get the point on that. Place is going to be made desolate. We can't wait for that. But hey, through the spirit, I'm going to end it on that note. See what brother's got over here. These damn devils. Riding around them stupid ass little things. But hey, through the spirit, I'm going to end it on that. All right. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, call Elohim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well in this truth. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Let me get that back. What was the woman getting ravished script? Oh, that was 13 and got you right now, brother. That was Isaiah. That was Isaiah 13 and 16. It says, the children also shall be dashed into pieces before their eyes, and their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Salaki, I don't know. I almost cut myself off. I took myself off the screen for some reason. But yeah, that was the script of that. Yeah, these women gonna catch it out here, man. These women, oh man, they gonna catch some pure hell out here. That's why it tells you in Isaiah, what is that, 32? Isaiah 32 and and 9, and it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip ye and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins, man. All right, so yeah, these women gonna catch it out here, man, on a heavy note. Whoever don't hearken on to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, these women proud too. These women just as proud as any of these other men out here. All right, but it said, arise, you women. It said, Rise up, you women that are at ease. All right, to hear the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And then it said that many days ye shall be troubled, for the vintage shall fail, man. That vintage goes into what these people are doing, having these OnlyFans pages, you know, making all this bread that they making, you know, from doing fucking their little stupid ass pornography shits and all that. All right, yeah, all them women, man, they gonna catch it out here. Those are gonna be the women that get ravished. Why? Because they wanted to be a harlot. They wanted to be riding that cop carousel all day. All right, because these women don't understand that they only supposed to be with one man, man. All right, they're not supposed to be jumping man to man, being a straight harlot. But these women have no respect. They all want to be Cardi B's and Mega Stallions, all that. All right, so by them doing that, hey, they're gonna be ravished in that day. You wanted to show skin, you wanted to show your ass, well, you're gonna get it that day. All right, but like I said, with that being said, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, call Haloim Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Kakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who grew well in this truth, have taught me this truth. Blessed salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom.